everybody. Welcome to the January 13th organizational session for the Mason City Schools Board of Education. The board has been in a work session earlier this evening. I believe we've held the tax budget hearing. Is that right, Sean? All right, so now we are ready to reconvene to regular session. So the next item on our agenda will be the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you please stand and join me.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. I think most of you probably did not come to see me serve as President Pro Tem this evening, but in case you were wondering about the seating arrangement, the board earlier we appointed, since this is our first meeting of the year, appointed me President Pro Tem for the start of the meeting. So the next item on our agenda is the installation of new and re-elected Board of Education members. So Sean, would you please take it away for us?
Volunteers to go first?
You want to go first?
Of
On the
course.
end.
Ladies first.
I, Danny Clements,
I, Dave Timmons,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially
discharge my duties
as a board member
as a board member
in and for the Mason City School District,
the Mason City School District,
Warren County, Ohio,
Warren County, Ohio,
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
during my term of office.
during my term of office.
Congratulations.
I, Ian Orr,
Do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and that I will faithfully
and I will faithfully
and impartially discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as a board member
as a board member
in and for
in and for
the Mason City School District,
the Mason City School District,
Warren County, Ohio,
Warren County, Ohio,
to the best of my
to
ability
the best of my ability
during my term of office.
during my term of office.
Charles Calvin,
I, Charles Galvin,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as board member
as board member
in and for
in and for
the Mason City School District,
the Mason City School District,
Warren County, Ohio,
Warren County, Ohio,
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
during my term of office.
during my term of office.
Sean could add lines and lines to that, and we would just keep following him along off the cliff.
He
there.
will read
Good
what you
idea.
put on the teleprompter.
That's right. That's right. All right. The next item on the agenda, election of officers. Do we have any nominations for the office of president?
I nominate Ian Orr.
My second.
All right. Any other nominations? All right. We have a nomination in a second. Sean?
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Mrs. Bashy,
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I, Ian Orr,
I, Ian Orr,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and that I will faithfully and impartially
suit.
I'm not-
Sorry,
well,
man.
I'm also over 40, so. Okay. So now I will accept nominations. Thank you guys for bringing me back as president. I appreciate that. And I will accept a nomination for the office of vice president.
I will nominate Matt Steele.
And I will second that. Any other nominations? Seeing none?
Mr. Orr?
Yes.
Mr. Steele?
Yes.
Mr. Galvin?
Yes.
Mrs. Batchy?
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons?
Yes.
5-0.
That I will support the Constitution
Of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio.
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
And I will faithfully and impartially
and that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as Vice President
as Vice President
in and for
and in for
the Mason City School District,
the Mason City School District,
Warren County, Ohio,
Warren County, Ohio,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
during my term of office. All right. Well, now that we have that out of the way, Tracy, I think we're on item number 9, hearing of the public.
Nothing tonight.
Nothing tonight. All these people, none of them wanted to speak. That's amazing.
Thank you all.
So we'll move to item number 10, the Board of Education appointments. We will be appointing some Ohio School Board Association spots because we are a member of the OSBA. So do I have a motion for the Ohio School Board Association Legislative Liaison?
I'll nominate Ian Orr.
Second.
Any additional nominations? Seeing none, Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Mr. Orr?
Yes.
Mr. Steele?
Yes.
Mr. Galvin?
Yes.
Mrs. Batchy?
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons?
Yes.
5-0.
And now I will accept nominations for the Ohio School Board Association Student Achievement Liaison,
I'll nominate Danny Timmons.
and I second that. Any additional nominations? Seeing none, Sean, please call the roll.
Mr. Steele?
Yes.
Mr. Galvin?
Yes.
Mrs. Batchy?
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Orr?
Yes.
5-0.
Moving. Moving right along to item number 11, Board of Education 2026 schedule. This is going to be the published calendar for the board meetings, both work sessions and regular sessions. You'll find that on our website. So I need a motion to accept and approve this schedule.
So moved.
Second. Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Mr. Galvin?
Yes.
Mrs. Batchy?
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Orr?
Yes.
Mr. Steele?
Yes.
5-0.
Oh, man. Item number 12, tax advances. This authorizes our treasurer, so this is opening up our calendar year, so this allows our treasurer to approve tax advances and request school tax advances when available. So, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any commentary?
You explained it well. So it allows us to get our funds, instead of waiting until the end of the collection season, it allows us to collect those dollars throughout the season and go ahead and start earning interest revenues for our community.
He always says it a little bit better than I could, so I appreciate that. Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Mrs. Batchy?
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Orr?
Yes.
Mr. Steele?
Yes.
Mr. Galvin?
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 13, service fund. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
To Danny. Sean. Give her the second.
Can I have
Get
one?
her first one.
And we'll let
So
the
the
treasurer. Yep. go ahead.
Thank you. So the service fund is basically allows us to set up and establish a fund for professional development and training opportunities for our board, and we do appreciate them taking advantage of those throughout the year and making sure that they're informed and educated on all the things we're doing here. So thank you.
Perfect. Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Ms. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Ms. Apache,
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 14, Records Commission. I need a motion.
So moved.
Second. Mr. Bevan?
The Records Commission is something that we establish and do by law. It helps us keep our compliance with public records law and requests. So basically, the commission, which is the board president, superintendent, and treasurer, will meet at least once a year, and other times as needed to review any records disposal requests. There's a full process that we go through inside the district to approve those, and those get sent to the state for approval. And then actually back to the district before those records can actually be disposed of, but this is just part of that process.
Wonderful. Any questions about that? Please see the treasurer, Sean Bevan. I'm not answering those. Anyway, Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Ms. Apache,
Yes.
Ms. Timmons,
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 15, Tax Incentive Review Council Representative Appointment. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So Tax Incentive Review Council meets once a year at the county level, and basically their commission or their job is to review any tax incentive agreements that have been put into place, TIFs, CRAs, those kinds of things. And so this appoints the treasurer to go and represent the district at that council. Gives us a chance to make sure that we hear all the things that are going on with any TIFs or CRAs in our district, and make sure that companies are in compliance with the things they committed to when they received those tax incentives however many years ago.
Only question I will say, not explain, but TIF and CRA.
Sorry, thank you.
Yep.
TIF is tax increment financing, and CRA is community reinvestment area. There's just a couple different, we could go into a lot of detail, but there's just a couple different ways of incentivizing companies to invest in our communities.
Perfect. Please call the roll.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Ms. Apache,
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons,
Yes.
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 16, Payment of Bills, Investment of Funds, and Accounting Transactions. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So as we start the new calendar year and have a new sitting board, this just authorizes us in the accounting department to pay bills, to invest money, and to do a lot of the things that we do on a day-to-day basis to make sure we can run our operations.
Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Ms. Apache,
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons,
Yes.
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 17, Public Records Representative. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So this actually appoints the treasurer to serve as the public records representative and custodian for the district. And one of the things that that allows me to do is that there is a public law requirement for public records training on an ongoing basis, and so allows me to represent the district and the board in those trainings. And so obviously other people are always welcome to attend, but this allows us to appoint me to do those for our district.
Wonderful. Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Ms. Apache,
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons,
Yes.
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 18, Approved Designee for Expulsion Hearings. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Dr. Cooper, you handling this one?
Yes, each year we approve the attorney that we work with most of the time during situations where we have to have legal counsel in the expulsion hearing. Sometimes there are circumstances that we are not equipped to address, and so our attorney addresses those. And sometimes the other party has an attorney as well, so usually attorneys talk to each other. So this is Scott Scriven. Scott Scriven is a attorney group that we've worked with for quite some time out of Columbus. And so this is an approval to let them continue on to be a part of this process.
Perfect. Thank you. Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Did we get a motion second on this one?
We did. Motion and second. Did we do that? Did we not?
I thought that was our last one, but we can do that again.
We can do it again. Okay, I have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
We do now.
We do now.
We're all
Thank
good?
you. Ms. Apache,
Yes.
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Ms. Apache,
Yes.
5-0. Did I miss Mrs. Timmons?
6-0.
Sorry,
That's
Mrs.
I get to
Timmons.
vote twice.
I'm gonna go ahead and yes.
We really
Hey, guys, this is preseason. This is early. I'm working the kinks out. Got new people up here. We're feeling our way through. Thank you. Item number 19, personnel employment between board meetings. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Dr. Cooper, I think this is you.
Yes, this, between board meetings, from time to time, we will offer positions to different people that we're recruiting or working with, going through the interview process, and then we bring them here for final approval and vote by the board. And so this just gives me time in between to bring people on board. So thank you.
Appreciate that. We did get a motion.
Yep.
We did get a second.
Yep.
Just want to
Good.
confirm.
You
We're
got it.
good.
Mr. Bevan, please call the
Mr.
roll.
Orr,
Yes.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Ms. Batchy,
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons.
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 20, disposal of property. Going back to you, Dr. Cooper. Oh, can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you.
Yes, this just allows us to remove property that is depreciated values of $5,000 or less and to move forward on that. And you just give us approval to do that throughout the year, so we don't have to bring all in each of those items under that to the board meeting.
And what's that dollar value?
5,000 or
Perfect.
less.
Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Mrs. Batchy,
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons,
Yes.
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 21, the treasurer's report. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Oh, go ahead. Mr. Bevan. We'll wait.
So the one thing that we have for approval tonight is the tax budget. So once a year, we prepare a tax budget. There's actually a few different purposes that it serves. And this is our kind of our kickoff for the tax budget, or the Ohio budgetary compliance for our next fiscal year, for fiscal year 27 in this case. So there's a few different things the tax budget does for us, but the main thing, or actually two main things, one is compliance and the other is it provides information to our county auditor. County auditor is responsible for setting effective tax rates or millage rates on property taxes for any debt that a district has. And so there's several pages to the tax budget, but if you're following along or looking at it or pulling it up online, it's Exhibit 2 and Exhibit 6 are really the primary ones that you'll want to look at. Happy to report, and we've looked at this different times over the last couple years, but obviously when the district was booming in growth, we had a lot higher bond rates, and we're building a lot of buildings, and it required a lot of debt. Happy to report that we're very much on the tail end of that. We're about $12 million of bonded debt right now, and we're anticipating paying that off by 2031. And so we're in a very good position where we are right now in terms of our debt as a district and as a community. Our tax rate last year was 0.75 mils. Years ago, it was probably in the 7 to 8 mil range when we were paying for all those buildings, and so we've really dropped a lot over the last few years. So the primary purpose of, or primary benefit of the tax budget is the county auditor gets to see what our anticipated debt payments are over the next couple of years, and then also our current cash reserves in that fund. And so as he's setting the tax rate for the next year, and determining what we need to make those debt service payments on behalf of our community, this is a document that he's really relying on. So,
Only quick question I have is,
Sure.
this document is important because of the newly empowered County Budget Commission. They'll probably look at this
Yeah.
to see if they have to reduce millage and things like that.
very good point. This is a very important document for that. We are fortunate in Warren County to work with great locally elected officials, and so we have great relationships with them. However, that is a new, really highlighted feature from the state legislature, where local budget commissions have been empowered to look at millage rates and cash reserves in districts, and so they do have that ability to look at millage rates not just in the debt service fund, but also in the general operating fund, and say, okay, well, if you've got too much cash reserves, in some districts we're around 40%, but some districts might be at 100% or 150%, and so those districts are probably the ones that the budget commissions are targeting to say, hey, with the cash reserves you've got and the debt and the effective millage that you've got, we want to look at lowering that, and so that is something that the budget commission can do, and so that is all part of this document. Not something we're anticipating for our district. We're not in that situation where we're carrying excess cash reserves. And so not something we anticipate happening for us, but it is something that we could see happening around the state. The Budget Commission, just again, in case anybody's wondering, is made up of 3 people. That's the county auditor, the county treasurer, and the county prosecutor are the 3 people that make up that Budget Commission. And so they will meet, once we approve this tonight, we'll send this to the Budget Commission. There'll be a hearing before the Budget Commission next month. And then we will start next fiscal year in July. So,
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Please call the roll.
Mr. Galvin,
Yes.
Mrs. Batchy,
Yes.
Mrs. Timmons,
Yes.
Mr. Orr,
Yes.
Mr. Steele,
Yes.
5-0.
Item number 22, committee reports. It looks like we've got 4, and we will start with Mrs. Carson on the Arts and Activities Council.
I'm actually going to defer to Dr. Blessing for that one.
Good evening. We met last week, and the committee discussed some out-of-state field trips for the high school for some of their groups. The speech and debate team is going to be very busy. They'll be traveling to 4 different competitions throughout the rest of the month. So every weekend, there's parents and students will be off, and they'll be competing, so we wish them well. Chess Nationals is going to take place March 27th through the 29th in Chicago, so it's close, and they won't have to miss school because it'll be during spring break. We did approve a couple new clubs at the high school. We have a Law and Justice Club, so maybe we could invite a few, of our board members in to speak to that club.
Those kids must just be.
And badminton club too. I mean, maybe once you heal, right? Badminton club. And then they're also starting a music therapy club, and they designed that as just discussed and described as just a place where kids can get together and talk about how they connect music to their mental wellness and just, calming strategies or ways to just, be a positive tool for their emotional health. So it sounds like a really, really fun club to stop in and hear about that. So, and then the middle school has one new club, and it's the AI club. So they will be just learning about coding and website making, creating apps. And so I think we could have some guest speakers there as well, right? And then on our personnel report next week, we'll have some additional duties for water polo, our after-school enrichment coordinator, the All-Star Brass at the, I think that's at the Mason Intermediate. And then we also have some revisions to some coaching changes for water polo, but you'll see those next week. So that's it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Blessing. Looking forward to it. And we'll move on to Facilities Committee. Dr. Cooper, Mr. Messer, Mr. Beck.
Yeah, Mr. Messer walked us through some. Do you want to run through it real quick and speak to it? We went through, the first question we had was about snow removal, and Mr. Messer shared with us we have 54 acres of parking lots that we are plowing at a regular pace, and that is not that's expensive, and so we're really careful and thoughtful in how we do that process, but he's got a good handle on that. It has three different companies that are working through that at one time. We also talked about the kitchen renovation here at Mason High School. Remember, our student food services run their own budget. They are like a separate business within our business, and so they have funds that they've saved up to do a renovation of the high school large commons area to create more space for flow of traffic for students, but also to upgrade some of the equipment that they need that's been here for the entire time the high school's been here. So it's time. We also looked at the ESA path, which is that corresponds with our AL program that we kicked off this year, and that's the pathway that is back behind Mason Intermediate, and it is an all-inclusive pathway so that all students can take advantage of the experience out there. Also looked at some other pavement planning around the district. We are always making sure all of our pavement is ready for our students and our families, that when it does have cracks, we get those repaired, and we're proactive on that. So we have a cycle that we're going through on all of our pavement. Again, there are 54 acres of pavement, so it's a big task. We looked at some of our costs involved with Raptor. Raptor is a safety program that we're going to be rolling out. We are planning for it in the spring and then rolling it out in the fall, I think, with all of our staff. And that is a new safety protocol for all staff and students. And then we talked about an undercarriage spray for our buses. How many buses do we have, roughly?
About 120.
about 120 buses, and we want to keep those things running as long as they can. And when we have all this salt on the ground, the salt builds up underneath, starts to deteriorate. So this is a undercarriage spray that actually keeps those clean so that we can keep the buses continuing to run longer. And then we went through some future topics that we're going to be looking at, like lights and sound in different places throughout the district. Anything else?
No, you said it well.
Thanks, Mr. Messer.
Beautiful. Then we'll move to Mason Schools Foundation. Mrs. Carson.
At our December meeting, we approved nearly $14,000 worth of grants that just continue. This year we've continued to allow staff on a regular monthly basis to, when they have the great idea, don't have to wait until spring in our general grant pool. And we continue to have some really terrific ones. A few of the ones we approved, one was a grant at Mason Intermediate to support student wellness through movement and vibration. We have tested that in other buildings of the vibration boards, and that's become a real well-being move to have those right in classrooms. Another exciting one at Mason Elementary, as you know, our course, the new My Mason Journey Specials course that we started a couple of years ago, they're kind of taking that in a new direction for this coming semester, where they're going to have a My Mason Journey family night. And our foundation was really thrilled to be able to support that effort and vision, and really give families the experience of what their kids are getting to do. And then our own Tim King, our legacy impact payer with his OWL program, he has a great grant to have students out there in the environmental science area making maple syrup. And so we'll have some maple syrup making. Those were just a few of the grants that we approved. But continue now, folks in our elementary, Mason Elementary, MECC, and MI can do their part to help make sure the Mason Schools Foundation continues to be able to do these kinds of grants. Our reading challenge starts next week. We have big lofty goals for reading, and if we hit those goals, not only will our kids get a real literacy boost, but we also hope to raise a lot of dollars. And knowing that when those elementary school kids, they're getting 30% of those funds back just for their school. In fact, a couple of these grants that we approved were some of those partnership funds.
That is amazing. 14K in rolling grants, not having to wait for the spring. That's awesome stuff. And we will end it on Student Achievement Committee. Dr. Brennan.
Thank you. You'll start to hear a few themes emerging. So that's your quiz at the end. We met in December and had an opportunity to hear updates on and give some input on a variety of innovative and newly growing initiatives. So one was our OWL program, our outdoor wellness and leadership program. And we heard from two sixth grade teachers, Kelly Affatato and Beth DeBoard, who have really been pioneers in engaging students in learning using the outdoors. And it was really powerful to hear just how they've embraced the space and the ESA that's behind MI there, which will be very newly accessible to more students soon through that path. And Tim King came just to share his work and how impactful it's been, not just for all of us, but for him too, in that legacy role where he's been able to continue to have an impact still after retiring from being a teacher. And that transition to also thinking about what do innovative learning spaces look like within our buildings, inside. We're preparing thoughtfully for eventually replacing furniture at ME and MI, which it's due. You get to a place just like your pavement where it needs to be updated. It only lasts so long, although it will last for decades if you choose wisely. And so we want to be really intentional about that, and the committee gave really good insights into the elements that we want to have in those classrooms that will serve us well into the future. And lastly, we also got to hear some updates on our My Mason Journey Specialist class. It's in year 2 this year, and so we heard from some of the teachers. It's in grades 2 through 4. We heard from our 3rd and 4th grade My Mason Journey teachers. We also heard from some very thoughtful and well-spoken 4th grade students, including one we know very well here, I think, on the board. And we're able to give insights as we think about where does that go next as students continue to move up in grade levels.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brennan. I think I need a motion for item B of item 22. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. So what we have here are our 2026 board member superintendent committee assignments. And I think those will be posted on the website, Tracy. So most of our work gets done in committee. As most governmental bodies, we go and learn about the various aspects of what's happening in the district through the committees as well as our work sessions. So this is just us voting to approve those assignments. Any further commentary? Seeing none, Mr. Bevan, please call the roll.
Mr. Galvin?
Yes.
Mrs. Batchy?
Yes.
Ms. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Orr?
Yes.
Mr. Steele?
Yes.
5-0.
And we're at item number 23, legislative update. Dr. Cooper?
You know, nothing at this time. I will have plenty in the months to come, but we are, this is a good thing. I don't have a lot to update on you right now, but we will.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
We'll save that all for another day. So now we've arrived at item number 24, the moment everybody's been waiting for. I will start with our newest elected and sworn-in board member, Mrs. Danny Timmons. The floor is yours.
I'm gonna learn how to use this mic. Is it working?
Yep,
Okay,
yep,
perfect.
yep.
Thank you. I did warn them that I've been listening to them for years talk at this desk, and now I've got lots to say. But I know there's a basketball game coming, and I'll have plenty of opportunities. So I just want to take a very quick moment to thank, first of all, everybody in this room, everybody in the community that trusted me with this job. This is a long time coming, and I am so deeply honored to be here. This has been what felt like an unattainable dream, so I'm just so thankful to be here and working with you all. Thankful to my fellow board members who have made me feel incredibly welcome just from the start. Thank you to Jonathan and Sean and the entire admin team who onboarded me beautifully and helped me get to know who's going to be in the room and who I can go to for help and who I can ask questions to, and just being just incredibly welcoming and supportive. So I am thrilled to be here. I am so thankful for everyone that put me in this seat, and I cannot wait to get to work. So thank you.
Thank you, Danny. Wonderfully said. We'll turn to Mr. Galvin, who's also reelected and sworn in tonight.
Well, I think that in the interest of getting over to the basketball game soon, I will just commend Danny on a campaign well run. Welcome to the board. We're excited to have you, excited to work with you, enjoy getting to know you, and look forward to serving the district with you. That's all for me.
Thank you, sir. We will go with Mrs. Batchy. Anything tonight?
I just wanted to welcome Danny to the board. I think you'll do a great job. I can tell you are excited to serve, and I see you dedicating a lot of time and energy and passion to this. So welcome and thank you.
Thank you, Desiree. Vice President Steele.
This is one that I think is okay to belabor. Welcome, Danny. Congratulations. I'm just so excited to see you in the seat as somebody who cares deeply about this district and is here to do the work, the important work, and that's why you want to serve. That's your agenda, is to serve this district, and we're very excited to serve alongside you. Congratulations again. And congratulations to Ian and Charles also on being reelected, because you two are examples of folks who want to serve this district for the sake of serving this district, and that is just something that is just not everybody sees the value of that, but they feel the value of that whether they know it or not, and so I'm just thrilled that we can continue that on this board, so congratulations.
Thank you, Vice President Steele. I will be 4 for 4 and welcoming Danny to the board. Great campaign. You've been engaged and ready to go. So I expect great things, hitting the ground running. So to Charles, congratulations again. To my family and friends that came to support, thank you so much. And I think it's appropriate to just say, let's go comments, right?
Let's go.
Let's go comments.
That's right.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
See you guys in the basketball gym.